So with the new year starting, a lot of people are putting getting into shape or just getting consistent with their workout routine on their goals for the year. So if you work out from home, or maybe you want to start working out from home, you don't have time to get to a gym, or if you just want stuff at your house for the days where you are in a pinch for time and you need to work out from home, or the weather's bad and you can't get out, I'm going to give you my top 3 things that I'd keep at my house so I could work out from home. These things are going to be things that don't take up a lot of space. They're going to be relatively cheap, and it's going to be very easy for you to store at your house. So my top 3 recommendations are all going to be recommendations that are going to help you increase the intensity of your workouts in 3 different ways. So the first way is you're going to increase your weight. The second option is how you're going to increase your resistance. And the third option is how you're going to increase your range of motion. All 3 of these things are going to help you increase the intensity and what we call progressive overload, making sure that you're continually making your workouts a little bit more challenging so you could continue to grow and get stronger. Top thing that I would recommend to start by getting is to get some dumbbells. Now, you don't need a ton of dumbbells. You don't need 5 to 80 because most people probably don't need 5-pounders and they might not even be able to lift up to 80. So when it comes to selecting dumbbells, I would recommend that you get just 2 or 3 sets. I would recommend thinking about what you usually use for your upper body, bicep curls, tricep kickbacks, lateral raises. For most people, that's probably going to be somewhere about 8 to 12 pounds. So I would just get one lighter set for where your upper body is at right now. The second set that I would recommend getting is a medium set. Think about things that you'd use for chest presses, rows, things like that. Most people, that's probably going to be somewhere around maybe 20 to 25 pounds if you're a girl. For men, it's maybe going to be closer to 30 to 40 pounds. And then if you have it in your budget, I'd also recommend getting a larger set of a heavier set of weights that you would use for something like deadlifts, squats, lunges, anything a little bit more lower body focused. If you don't get a bigger set of dumbbells, maybe you get one heavy weight, or maybe you just hold both of your medium weights anytime that you're doing lower body moves. So adding weight is going to help with that overload. You're adding extra weight onto what your body normally would or could do to increase the intensity of your workout. The second thing that I would recommend getting is a set of resistance bands, light, medium, and heavy, or maybe even extra light and extra heavy included in those bigger packs. But these are super cheap. You could get them for probably about $10 or so for a pack of mini bands. And this is going to help you add resistance. So by adding resistance to things like lateral walks, maybe you put them around your legs for any core moves, maybe you put them around your arms for some upper body moves. Adding resistance is going to be a great way to increase your overload and progress over time. And then the third thing that I would recommend is a bench. Now, I know a bench is a little bit bigger, so it doesn't have to be your standard bench. It could be something like a box that you do step-ups on, that you could utilize for things like box squats, that you could utilize for things like hip thrusts. And if you don't have room in your house to buy a bench or buy a box, then you could always grab a chair from your dining room or something like that, something that's about knee level that you're going to be able to use to help increase your range of motion. So range of motion is a great way to increase your overload as well. By adding depth to anything, it's another way to increase your overload and progress over time.